Is peace between India and Pakistan a realistic goal?
I don't know. I think there's this whole theory about there is no such thing as peace. There's only, war with breaks in between.
Yeah, breaks, yeah.
So I sometimes think that's the truth. If you look at the history of the world, so I've become a very cynical person with all this. I keep thinking where to go next, where there'll be less chance of war. So I'm thinking Bangladesh.
Oh yeah, the most peaceful country. Yes.
He knows how to kill a joke, I tell you that.
No, you make a gay joke and then you.
I didn't make a gay joke! Why do you have to sit and... Why is he doing this, yaar? Brother, I don't want to come to TVF for work, huh? We have to be careful. No one listens to our show.
You're past the TG now.
You think?
Yeah.
What the hell? I got my hair, beta. I got my hair. I'm sure we can work together. Can't believe you can come here. The audacity. In the words of Arnab Goswami, the audacity of this guy to come here on our show and talk about himself like he's Amitabh Bachchan. I feel like taking my chappal out and smacking him. This is disrespect. That's disrespect for age. Get the fuck off. You parasite. We've already started the show. Abbas, who's an experienced producer with us, an anchor, and more than that, a creative personality all round, is a little worried about the format, which he sort of invented.
Yeah, it's been a while since I have been on this
It's like
show.
sex, Baba. For me, it's also been a while, but you remember.
I remember.
Basically,
muscle memory.
Yeah, for me, if there's no partner, you continue. So it's the same thing. Let's not talk about sex, Baba.
Okay.
We have lots of young people watching. By young, I mean under 40. So they don't want to talk about sex.
Under 40 people watch the show.
Oh,
really?
2 or 3.
Okay. They are in the room with us.
Yeah, not really. If you look around, I think they're all under. Are you all under 40? He's not. You are.
4 of them are, including myself.
100%.
Yeah.
Prithvi, okay.
I am touching 40, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm bored with this conversation already. If this is the concept that you come up with, bro, then honestly, TVF has done the right thing.
Yeah.
By not retaining you.
Yeah, 30 seconds into the conversation and you have to
He's joined TVF, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
You've got a lot of fans here.
Yeah, thank you.
Out of the 100 fans that we have, 40 will be yours.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so that leaves us 60 only without you.
Yeah.
Those 50 are Amit Doshi, so I've only got 10. I feel really bad. So just quickly about your life, because you were with us for so many years and you left to go to Powai, couldn't find parking, then you came back, then you found a girlfriend and a cat, and you moved to Bandra, and you're still late.
Wow, you remember
after telling us that you'll be here under 10.
I was here at 9:59.
No, 10 or 4.
What the hell?
What is this? You don't understand the concept? It's ridiculous. Okay, just tell us about your life. So you left.
Nothing. Yeah, so I
you
left.
said you had nothing in hand. You cried the day you left IVM.
So much. I wanted to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
So I had what I thought were quote-unquote savings.
Yeah. I remember you said Ranveer is the way to go and I want to be him.
Never
2 days
said
later, that whole thing broke. I remember, yeah.
I never said that. So yeah, savings got over in 2 months. Then I started hunting for my
Because of the cat.
Yeah. And I realized writing freelance articles barely makes
He writes for Indian Express. Is it a regular column?
Indian Express, not regular columns, but I've written a couple of them for
There's nobody in Indian Express writing regular columns? Agar milega to, they'll call you. It all depends. Huh?
Yeah. So then I started looking for jobs and then I got it finally. I joined TVF in March.
Right.
They are developing a non-fiction vertical, which I'm a part of. So
Non-fiction?
Yeah.
So what the hell shows?
Should I just plug it right now?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, the channel is called The Comment Section. I am conducting some interviews on that channel. One of them is out. More will be coming very soon. So yeah. No, this is interview, one-on-one interview, roundtables and all that stuff. There's also
because your furniture is different, you're acting like you're a big
There's
shot.
also behind the scenes stuff and all of that.
मेरे पास round table है, हमारे पास कुछ नहीं है, छोटा table है. Is it right? What the hell, yeah? Don't piss on us, America.
Yeah. So yeah, check it out. Comment section.
Comments. I still don't understand what the great thing is in this. But
It's
anyway.
not. I mean, it's an
So
interview.
people write into you or they talk to you.
Yeah, we take some of the questions from the comments.
Just like Love Line without Malaika.
Yes.
You know how well that did.
I am the Cyrus and the
Imagine we
Malaika.
replace Malaika with Abbas. Due respect, bro. Who's selling this? Where are we selling this? Yeah.
But yeah, we need views, so please go and
Come here
fuck
for
off
views.
from here.
We
and
don't have views
go there.
ourselves. We can't give you views. I mean, it's like robbing a third world country. Don't do that, bro. Come on. But we're all very proud. He's now got a proper job. His timings are 11:30 a.m. till whenever. And he's even been on time occasionally. So, I mean, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
And who do you report to? You have a boss?
Yeah, I do. It's the business head of the company.
Don't you have to give him so much bhav.
No, what bhava? I have
Just
to
give me his
report to
name,
him.
not business head. Like he's not Mukesh Ambani, no? Oh, how big is this guy?
Mr. Vijay Koshi.
Vijay Koshi.
Yeah.
Say it like it's one name. Vijay Koshi!
Who's a fan of this show,
Yeah, of course.
apparently.
Tampram. Koshi, no? Tampram. Tamprams are very close to me. We have the similar issues. We sort of hate a lot of people and things and all that. It's very good. So, Vijay Koshi is in charge of your career going
Yes.
forward. Amit Doshi was in charge of your career
Yes.
at the back. And we will see who has done a better job.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happens to
True.
your comedy career, the stand-up?
I'm doing a little bit of here and there, but it's not very consistent.
Have you? There's a place called Habitat. They're looking for new comedians.
Oh, really? They're looking for carpenters from what I've heard.
Well, that's
right
great.
now.
If you can set, because once they break the set, they do need someone.
Yeah.
So you do your set and then you do the set. Can you imagine? What fun is that? So this is great. Good money.
Decent.
So compared to what IVM paid you, what was the difference?
That I'm not revealing.
I'm not asking you to. This is not country's GDP at stake here.
It
It's just,
gets me by.
but
is all I
more
can
more
say.
than IVM.
That's why I switched. No.
That hurts, yeah. IVM couldn't pay him enough and he went to TVF and Mr. Koshi is paying him more for a show which nobody should ever watch in their lives called Comments. Which I've still not understood how it's different from AMA or Cock and Bull where people just talk.
It's not. It's a talk show.
It's a talk show.
Yeah.
And who's the person you're talking to?
Multiple people, actors, filmmakers.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so different, yeah?
Yeah, very
You're sitting in a
different.
room with an actor,
Yes.
a filmmaker, a cricketer, a
Yeah.
celebrity,
Yeah.
an influencer.
Yes.
I'd love to watch this, yeah. So
Please
original.
do. Yeah.
Very original show. IIT boys, huh? Come together and giving us this brand new concept. Fabulous, bro. Get the fuck off. You parasite. So that's good. So you're
Yeah.
hosting that as well as producing it.
I'm hosting it. The production is taken care of by someone else. Of
So
course,
you're only working as an
contribute.
anchor there now.
No. I also oversee a lot of other stuff. But the show that I'm hosting, so there is a lot of assembly of people who take interviews. If it's someone else taking the interview, then I produce the show. If
It's
it's
a
me,
communist version of our show.
yeah,
So everybody gets a crack at it.
yes,
Including Suresh. So Suresh will one day be doing the interview. I love this.
Yeah.
This is very left philosophy.
Then
there,
I'll be producing
in
it.
TVF. TVF left, it should be called. So you're only doing some interviews and others also will. Okay, now I've
Yes.
understood finally. So there'll be like a caste system there also. Depending on
there's
who the
not.
guest is, Abbas gets to go. If you don't get me,
it depends on
even
availability.
even if I'm not the standard for you, then you're screwed. Like, I'll be like, Abbas, let's call someone better. Be very careful, huh? Yeah, put your foot down. Who
Yeah.
else is going to interview?
There's my colleague Amritansh Vajpayee. He also takes the interviews.
Any relation?
To Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee?
Yes, please.
I haven't asked him.
Manoj?
But that's Vajpayee. He's Vajpayee.
It's very similar.
It's
Actually.
very
It's
similar,
a pronunciation
yeah,
issue.
yeah.
You won't really get into that.
No.
That'll be our first EMA. How do you pronounce the name? Okay, great. We're pulling his leg, but he's gone to TVF. He's doing very well, getting paid more, and he's launching new shows, and he looks happier. Of course, when you say he's looking happier, he's a stoic man. You can't really. I mean, even at orgasm, does he really look happy? I mean, it's sort of.
There's one way to find out.
Yo, rest.
Yeah.
Come closer. He's giving me his hand.
Because you extended yours.
How do I find out? I just extended my hand. What a horrible show, yeah. I miss Puneet so much. So now we
So
go
AMA,
back,
yeah.
the format which you remember.
Yeah.
Which is another new path-breaking, pioneering format.
Yeah, I've been
Take questions.
given questions with names. Some of these aren't even names; they're just initials.
Don't start that.
So-
Everybody who comes here is upset about the names. We don't make up anything. Okay, we might correct pronunciation and words here and there.
Yeah. Oh, so for first question
Like
comes from.
Chutia, there's no need for a double A. I don't know why people write that.
Right.
Like, you don't actually Chutia. You don't have to say that. It's the same word.
Yeah, so the first
Come on,
question
Chutya.
comes from HN. He's asked, Abbas sab theek? When is Cyrus coming in on Filmi Kolada? Do note he will need a vanity van. So that I didn't mention. Filmi Kolada is the
This whole show's about your
side
promotion of
hustle.
yourself.
I know, yeah, side hustle that I do with
Did you write this on the cab
with
coming here?
your previous producer Silvery,
what?
Antariksha and another colleague of ex-colleague Snehal.
Yeah.
Snehal Antariksha, we do a show called Filmi Kolada.
Okay.
on the
Filmi
side.
ka lauda.
Yes,
Sorry,
exactly.
I didn't pick it up.
That.
I'm so sorry. My Hindi is not good, yaar. I didn't pick it up, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Dramatic pause de do, Gandu.
Filmi Kolada.
No, I can't. Can you call it Bunty? You change the name.
We realized this after we named the channel and everything. We were like,
Really?
is it too similar?
It is. It's like that builder in India.
So anyway, that's the show. Oh, okay.
Not Hiran and Nani.
Yeah. So we talk about movies and TV shows on that channel. We'd love to have.
this is like
we
Silvery's
recorded
other show.
We recorded Silvery's house. So if you're,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
No, Silvery's other show is a quiz
Silvery
show.
has 7 houses, so that's all good.
No, just
No,
one
the
house.
show he had with IVM was also called, was a filmy, just another
Yeah,
filmy
so he does his
game
own
show.
version of that. This is
Yeah.
not that.
No, it's a brand
This
new
is-
version of that. Yeah. I think he's taken out the word the or something. It's completely different. Yeah.
That's on him. But yeah, this
Wow.
is a show.
Titanic, here we come. I'll take the boat. So,
So Filmy Colada. Check that out as well.
okay. So what was the question?
When are you coming on Filmy Colada? I'm
How
sorry.
will I answer this question? I've never been invited.
Come here. I'm inviting you.
Who the hell are you? You're not the producer.
I'm
Hillary's
not the
producer.
I'm the co-host of
It's
the
his house. I go there
I'm
and
a
his mom
30
will say, fuck off. Don't come
33
here.
no, mom and dad are very sweet. They feed us every time we
Yeah.
go.
Even minorities.
Yeah, totally.
Check करो एक बार.
I checked.
तू तो safe है तो मैं आएगा. नहीं तो मैं नहीं जाएगा.
But yeah, please come. It's Antriksh's house.
So what is the show about films?
Anything topical, like we also do stuff like recasting.
Amit, take a note, please. Legal. Pratilipi, please. When we have time, we need to have a conversation.
Oh, by the way, I heard the studio might be, or you've already
might
started
We got
recording.
rid of marketing and sales.
Oh,
I mean, we
that's
did
why.
also in the old office because we had to send them off. But now they're in that thing, and we'll be moving in a week or so.
Oh, okay.
As we were supposed to move last week, but Mumbai. So,
That studio is better than this one.
like
Yeah,
Vishnu says, he loves it. देखा,
that
बच
means
गया?
it's really terrible.
Abhi says it's horrible for him because he sweats a lot and
AC नहीं है क्या?
AC है,
What
but
will happen with
depth
you?
is more.
Oh.
I have no hope. Depth is more, but apparently the width, the girth,
Yeah.
as we men like to talk about. That's 1 second. The
Only two
expert is
ACs.
talking now. Let me
Yeah.
understand. Only two ACs.
So there's one, two here or three
three.
here. Oh, sorry.
You
Yeah.
can't count of us.
I forgot.
The moment this goes on, you're back here.
I know.
But you're back here, but we are there. So you're on no man's land. Huh.
Okay, the next question is from
So far, all we've done is Filmy Ka Lauda. That's the only thing we've reached.
Filmy Colada. Go check it out. Mukhar has asked, where are the OG panelists, Naveen, Sriram and Ayushi?
Oh, Naveen is in Australia.
Good to see Akash and Puneet from time to time. Yeah, Naveen,
Akash,
I think
Puneet.
comes back today. I
Ayushi,
think.
we have to get back. Who's the other name?
Sriram.
Sriram has gone to Germany.
Got to
Baba.
Germany to
People are
study.
not
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Sriram
Yeah.
in Germany at the moment. Let's hope he's not influenced by older things.
I mean, he'll fail.
Apologize. Yeah, you stop. This is not the climate for us to take Panga with center. You have to wait. I'll tell you
Yeah,
when.
yeah,
I'll give you
yeah.
the tick. Then we can start again. And definitely not us. Who's the last name? Ayushi.
That's it. Ayushi,
is right there.
Naveen Sriram.
Get Ayushi back. It's so much fun. And then one more name is
That's
missing.
it. He said
No,
he-
Naveen has had a big tour of Australia
Yeah, yeah.
and New Zealand. He's done like
Singapore also. I think.
Singapore on his way back because it's cheap Indian at the breadth of flight. But 20 odd shows and apparently
Yeah.
I saw some of the reels and all. It's having fun. And,
He's doing
and
well.
also the crowd was not just ethnic,
Yeah.
Indian, Desi. It was a lot of mixed race
Yeah.
people and all that. So
Yeah.
that was good.
Yeah.
He's
There's a
reaching-
whole wave of Indian comics who've gone to Australia
But
recently.
you're getting-
Nivedita also was there.
but getting more than Desi crowd is
yeah,
even
yeah,
better.
yeah. It's really great.
It's a really global sort of movement. I personally, after 30 years in the business, even Tom Alter's son doesn't take the phone. And he's technically Indian. Jamie, if you're watching.
Why are you trying to call
that
him,
joke
though?
was unnecessary. I apologize. He's a great friend. Huh.
Okay, the next question comes from Sid. This is also about me. I apologize. I've just been given these questions. Okay.
Hey, you pay for the show at least. In this
I know,
episode.
yeah.
I mean, it's fair. Yeah.
Am I getting paid for this episode, by the way? No.
Okay,
Okay.
this kind of humor we can't tolerate. There's a line we draw. Okay? Huh.
Abbas, how's the Humor glamour coming along, and where can we see you
They
next?
won't ever. If you don't come into another film in the next 5 years, this will just haunt you forever.
I have an IMDb page now, by the way.
I'm sure you do, and you rightly so.
Yeah, with just one credit, which is
And that one
Humor.
line.
Yeah. No one line, like 2-3
क्या
lines.
पिला दो? What is the line?
सर एक ड्रिंक पर एक हैप्पी आवर का मतलब क्या है? सर एक ड्रिंक पर एक ड्रिंक फ्री.
Wait, let's set it up. I'm Abhishek Bachchan.
I've done it a
Happy hour
1,000
का
times.
मतलब क्या है?
सर एक ड्रिंक पर एक ड्रिंक फ्री.
Mr. Koshi, did you see that? That's talent. He alone should anchor your show, which is a version of our show and other people's shows, same show. Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, but you can see me on the comment section. You can check it out right now.
What about films? No chance?
Not right now. I do keep. Oh, I'm in I'm in a TVF show for like a split second.
Wow.
The show is called Very Parivarik. It's on YouTube.
What is your role?
I'm an angry. So
Same
the,
line?
No, the situation is that a contestant at a reality show has said something which has offended bald people.
Okay.
So yeah, that
So
movies.
you debuted on the internet as well.
Yeah.
In a fiction category.
This is also on the internet, by the
No,
way.
this is fiction. That was fiction.
Yeah, that was fiction.
Bro,
yes.
I'm faster than you. Trust me. The old man is old, but he's still quick.
Is this non-fiction, by the way?
This is something which nobody wants to categorize.
Yeah, exactly.
Even National Geographic turned their back.
Yeah.
They were not taking the phone.
But hasn't this show won like multiple awards and shit?
We give it to ourselves. People leaving give it to us. Just to keep this award. I don't want to come back.
Right.
So where were we? On
The
your
next
career.
question.
So you performed.
Nothing. No movie, TV show right now.
Yeah.
I'm on Very Parivarik season 2 for a split second. You can check that out.
I can't believe you can come here. The audacity. In the words of Arnab Goswami, the audacity of this guy to come here on our show and talk about himself like he's Amitabh Bachchan. This man.
They're asking what can I do?
You were in for one line. The lighting was in on your.
Lighting was good.
They lit you.
The DOP
lit
spent
your bald
hours.
head?
Yes, the
Because that was
DOP
the point.
spent hours to make. I'm talking about Goomer. Spent
Not
hours
Goomer,
to.
the ball bit.
Ball bit I recorded myself and sent.
Okay. What they say about trees, from an acorn or oak tree or whatever, it's the acorn is important from there, wherever. You've got the Kunal issue, is it?
What's a Kunal
That
issue?
throughout everything, he just coughs. We were watching
Yeah,
Kill Bill
maybe.
yesterday together in his house, in his 100-inch screen. He's moved to my building, right?
Really? I didn't know that.
Ground floor, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Horrible. So we sit there watching 100-inch TV and he's watching Kill Bill for the 4th time.
You have a 100-inch TV.
Nothing else is 100-inch. I'll be fair. So
Kill Bill. Volume 1 or Volume 2?
What difference? I can't hear anything, no?
Why?
He's coughing throughout the whole film. And half of it is in Japanese anyway. I'm going to read.
That's
and
true.
he's
Yeah,
screaming
yeah.
and he's coughing and so he
You
found,
should take something, no? Like Benadryl or something.
which takes something out of his mouth. To begin with.
Okay, enough said. Next question is actually an interesting question. This comes from Anish. Is it just me?
Wait, they're laughing.
What?
Hold for the laugh, no?
Sorry.
The boys are laughing. If the boys find something funny, we must give them a minute. Because we were 10 days before the next joke. Come on. Yeah.
No, you make a gay joke and then you.
I didn't make a gay joke. Why do you have to sit and... Why is he doing this, yaar? Brother, I don't want to come to TVF for work, huh? We have to be careful. No one listens to our show.
You're past the TG now.
You think?
Yeah.
What the hell? I got my hair, beta. I got my hair. I'm sure we can work together.
Anish has asked, is it just me or do political ads now have better production quality than Bollywood movies?
Oh, they do. 100%.
Yeah.
But it's not just now. The last maybe 8-10 years, ever since they used greats like Piyush Pandey to do campaigns and all, became very professional. A lot changed with the 80s, where they would have a banner, and that's about it. Now suddenly they have lighting, proper, the whole propaganda, if you want to call it that, sold correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So there's work for all of us in that sense. Yeah.
But
I see you're not interested in this question.
I'm trying to remember the
You're
last TV ad that was like iconic recently.
Well, they're
I
mostly...
can only think of the Zuzu ads the Vodafone had. After that, the Amir Khan Dream 11 ad was pretty good.
Okay.
Amir Khan Ranbir Kapoor. Did
But
you see
we're talking
it?
about political ads.
No, he's talking about just political ads. Yeah.
Mr. Koshi, he has to take his medication twice a day. Once before eating, once after eating, so just be careful.
Political ad कौन सा है यार? ठीक है हाँ. Okay, maybe.
Talking about political parties,
I know.
the projection that they have, the publicity that they do,
Yeah.
for the most part is fantastic, except for the banners with the faces which are chop out on them.
Which are still the same.
No, which are terrible because you can only do so much with Indian men and their features, etc.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
without sounding racist, you and me are not the best looking people in the world. You put 40 of us on a hoarding and then with different sizes and the expressions don't make sense, no? Because one person has just done a passport photo picture like this. The other guy is like that. One guy's too happy. One guy's obeisance and showing respect. It's all
Puneet
over the place.
has a joke now that there's
Yeah.
one guy on his phone also on the
Yeah,
poster.
yeah,
I think he did that bit on your show.
He's done the same joke for 12 episodes now. People are writing in. Yeah.
Okay, the next question comes from Anu. If AI starts attending therapy, will it complain about humans overusing it?
How the hell am I going to answer this question? I mean, really, then we have to just take this is speculative guess. It's like the markets. Okay, you're safe with the Tata companies. I don't know. Would you like to take up, you're younger.
Yeah, because if AI goes to therapy, I'm sure the therapist is also an AI. So the therapist will also have the same complaint.
Okay,
So they'll
that's
cancel each
a
other
pretty
out.
good answer. It's almost
Thank you.
intelligent and not funny, for which I want you out.
Do I have to take a break on this?
Not so, hey, it's not
Prithvi's
TVF.
sleeping.
We work hard. We're working class here. They're upper class. Upper class people can do all this 20-minute shows and all. We do 3 hours.
Oh, really?
3 hours.
Wow, okay.
Out of which we are told after 5 minutes the drop-off is so huge, but we still continue out of spite. Yeah.
By the way, congrats on getting Viv Richards on the show. I'm like, Cyrus will retire after this.
Yeah,
why
I
is he
honestly,
still doing it?
that's the exact thought. I said, now who am I going to interview after this? Is such a fall. I won't tell you who the next person was, but I was like, what? It's like you failed. You know, it's like after you get your good results in 10th standard and then you don't get a college, just one of those situations. Yeah, but of course, it was not through me. Luckily, the thing was going on, the legends.
Yeah.
And so they came to us and said, we want to bring the legends on. Somebody mentioned Viv Richards. Amit went bizarre. That's a name he knows also. Yeah. It's true. But what a presence he had, Abbas. You should be there.
I saw
Because
the
a lot of the boys, Priti and all are much younger.
Yeah.
You know, and don't really know him. But just his presence in the room. And they were all like, let's take... You know, you're just thinking... In India, anybody with a personality, you know, it's like, let's take a picture for safety. Yeah.
Okay, the next question comes from Kaveri. Should international disputes be settled over a game of...
She's named after the Kaveri dispute and she's talking about disputes. I mean, this is too much irony for me. I can't handle this question. You take it.
Should international disputes be settled over a game of rock, paper, scissors to save time?
Wow. I think it should be settled with male ego. And male ego can be settled the same way we settled in the gym. Indian men are not confrontational by nature. They like to do all kinds of acting. So I'm saying take the leaders and make them fight. Simple. All across the world. The leaders fight.
Leaders? Oh,
yeah, like the Roman Colosseum.
I thought you said take the ladies
like the US and
fight.
Canada, I would never mention India like this, of course. US and Canada want to fight. You put the two leaders in a ring and let them fight.
Trump and who's the current
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
PM?
How does it matter to you? Huh? But I'm just saying, don't you think it's a good way to settle disputes?
But then
Why
what
have
happens?
loss of life and all that?
What happens if the person...
You got to accept it. Like when your team loses. That's it. You got to accept it. That's
There's
possible.
got to be a...
This is why I say all the leaders should train. No more VIP culture. They should be in the gym in the morning, do some martial arts, make sure their ticker is working well, and some sort of combat sports from childhood. If you want to be a
What
VIP.
is working well?
Your ticker.
The ticker, okay. I heard
You have
something
not heard the
else.
word ticker in a long time?
No, I've heard.
Not a chicken ticker.
I heard
Actual
pecker,
ticker.
so I was like, okay. I
Pecker
have
you
to
heard?
be, yeah.
When I said ticker. You're having sexual conversations with a 53-year-old man in shorts. I'm ashamed to be here. I'm ashamed in my own show.
Okay, next question.
Well, you're not giving your opinion, no? How should we settle international disputes?
Over a game of rock,
Bro.
paper, scissors, huh?
Give me your opinion.
I'm just rereading the question.
Why are you reading it again? You know what the question... What is he done? I told you it's slow.
I don't know, man. Like, I honestly feel all world leaders should be women. There'll be much fewer wars if that happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuckers not married. No idea. She really thinks that's the cure. Okay. Well, that's a good point because can a woman fight a man? Unless they're transitioning.
Oh, yeah.
It's
In
another issue.
your
If Meloni
case,
wants to fight, let's
exactly.
say,
Merkel.
Stammer or whatever, it might be but then again, age. Age is another issue. One leader's 78, one leader's 43.
Yeah.
What about height, weight? Bro, we got issues.
Yeah.
Cancel my order. My order's cancelled. Got too many permutations and combinations. We can't swing this one. AI. Let AI decide. What do you think?
Yeah, exactly.
And Indians make all the AI, no?
Sort of.
Let's swing it our way. China! No, it's ours. Sorry,
Okay.
AI said so.
The next two questions are cricket questions. So,
You want to go?
yeah, I'll take a back seat. But Harsh has asked, how long until conspiracy theories start? Like Gambhir paused the IPL just to stop Kohli's comeback.
What comeback?
IPL comeback.
So IPL comeback is a bit late in the day. After 11 or 12 matches, he's already had the IPL comeback. I mean, you can't take that away from him. So that's a stupid theory. I don't think...
Also, Gambhir doesn't have the...
Gambhir and Kohli's fighting is because of personality issues which they have on the spot. They're about hot-headed characters.
Yeah.
There's no real... It's all wrong. I've done the digging on this. There's no major angst because they're Delhi boys, senior, junior, all that is there. But there's nothing really serious. It's just personality clash, like who's the alpha in the room. That's it. So, we can
Kohli's played with Gambhir, right?
Yeah, the first time he played for Delhi under Gambhir as a young kid. So
Also, I was saying Gambhir doesn't have the authority to pause the IPL for an entire week, I think.
if he does, then we are talking about the most powerful man in India.
Yeah.
So then we don't have the right information at all. But coming back to Kohli, I don't know. I think there's a question like that. So I'll let you ask.
Yeah, the next one is from Nikhil. He's asked, with Rohit retired from captaincy, can India expect fewer coin toss wins or were we not winning those anyway?
Do you understand the question? Should I explain it to you?
So Rohit keeps losing the tosses?
Very good.
Yeah.
So does Steve Smith whenever he was captain. So there are a few captains who have bad toss records.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of guys you don't take to an equity market. Because whatever Rohit puts his finger on, that's the wrong one. It's like that. But so even people make these jokes that if Rohit's going to call it head, you ask Rohit before he goes and he says, what are you going to call? He says head, then say tails. But apparently they tried that also and he still lost. So that reverse psychology also failed. It's just the way it is, bro. What can you do?
But
Can
has
I
he-
just say one thing about him now that he's, more or less we won't see him. I don't know whether they'll play the white ball World Cup 2027 at the age of almost 40 plus. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see that happening. So I think this is about it. But what a fantastic batsman he's been, and what a fantastic cricketer he's been, and what a great ambassador for Indian sport. He's never done anything I can think of which has been remotely, away from the status that he had in the game. So he's one of the best ambassadors for cricket that I've seen in the last 20 years. So I would say that.
But has he retired from all forms of captaincy?
No, at home he's the captain. He's still checkbook and all. He's in charge.
Okay.
Yeah. But bro, once you play high level international cricket, red ball cricket, white ball cricket, you're down to only one day games, of which there's no context to many series, so there's not much happening except the big ones. So you're looking at 27 World Cup, I think in South Africa, which is 2 years away, literally. I don't know if he's going to play that.
Yeah.
He's not an Indian male actor who can go on till the 86 and 92 or whatever.
Correct.
Yeah, this is cricket has its sell by date, bro.
Mm.
You're not
Okay.
interested. It's like talking to Kunal, no?
I mean, yeah. good.
Shall I say penis in the middle just to get you up?
So who's replaced him as captain?
Penis didn't work.
No.
Okay. Who's replaced
Shubman
him
Gill.
as captain? We don't. Any moment now they'll announce.
Oh,
Now
okay.
with this war thing in the background, now everything has been pushed back a little bit. But Gill is the forerunner. Bumrah should have been the
Oh, I
captain.
was correct. Shubman Gill is right.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
You're asking me. I'm not the BCCI.
The only reason I
the
said-
C in BCCI is not Cyrus.
Did you know Shubman Gill is on the cover of the Hollywood Reporter this
Why?
month?
What's he got to do
Because
with
the
Hollywood?
IPL is going on, so they've done like a issue,
Oh, okay.
movie / IPL issue.
Okay.
So he's the headline interview.
Okay.
So that's how I knew Shubman.
Can you name Shubman Gill's parents?
Mr. and Mrs. Gill?
That's your setup.
Yes.
We should take a break. Very painful for
Oh,
me.
there is a break?
Yeah.
Okay, then
No,
let's
we
take
have
a break.
sponsors. I mean, not yet, but
एक ही और question बचा है
Ajay,
लेकिन
do the question. We'll take the break in 2 minutes. Do the question.
no, after the break, what questions do I do
We'll
then?
make up questions. In the break, we'll write
Let's take the
questions.
break and then we'll do the
And
rest
we'll
of the,
chow
the
that
two
one
questions.
One question.
Two questions.
Two is enough. 20 minutes. Come se come. Don't worry. All right, we're taking a break. Then we're coming back. Abbas, who's now with TVF, they've loaned him to us. They specifically said no hurry for going back. So, Abbas, what are you doing?
I'm searching for more questions.
And you're searching for the question of why you're here, but stay with us for a few more minutes.
It's time. Create the life you've always dreamed of. Join me, Ashton Doctor, on a journey of self-discovery, productivity, and wellness. In just a few minutes, we'll bring you practical insights and actionable tips to help you build positive habits that stick. Tune in to The Compounding Mindset, brought to you by Access Mutual Funds. Subscribe to the podcast now and start your transformation today. Don't wait. Do it now. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
Apparently, there's a formal start to after the break. I thought it wasn't there, but I've just been told by Coach Abbas to formally. Do you do formal stuff on the comments show that you've done?
Formal as in?
You have to start.
Hello
like,
and welcome.
I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
TV
man.
style, na? Hello, welcome,
Yeah,
then take a
yeah.
break.
I have
and
to
all
do
that.
a proper
I think
intro.
internet is really boring to do that. I'm trying to stop it, but no one's listening to me. They say, how do people know? I say, whatever, it's on. That's
If
it.
you're a individual content creator, you can do whatever the hell you
Clint
want.
frigging Eastwood doesn't say action.
He's not on the internet either.
No, but he doesn't say action because the point of action is
I know.
it's a paradox, no?
He
It's
says
action
you
and
can
it just
go
rouses
now.
everyone.
I know, yeah.
You don't need to be roused sometimes. Depends on what the scene is.
You have to arouse.
Yeah, wow. I'm waiting for your stand-up at Habitat. I'll be one of the guys with sticks.
Oh yeah, our show was not on Habitat, na?
Of course it was.
No, the one we did with the Cyrus fans, that was at Jeff Goldberg in Bandra.
Don't say that. I'll break that for no reason. Just stick to- Everybody, all the
We
shows are at
none-
Habitat.
Nobody
Let's not
did
lie.
any controversial stuff though. Anyway,
Habitat is going to take the beating for all the comedians. We just tell any political party boss, Habitat. Even if it's Tata Theatre, we say, no, just set is different, but Habitat. Yeah.
okay, this one comes from Pranay. How do you interpret the recent ceasefire violations in Kashmir? Is peace between India and Pakistan a realistic goal?
Bro, this is a question above my payroll. Firstly, I have no idea whether there's real drone activity or not from either side, whether there are casualties or not from either side. We don't know anything. There's so many forwards that keep coming that we don't know anything. All we know is that we want to make sure that Indian troops' morale remains high.
Correct.
So at all points, we're just going with whatever they're saying. I have no idea, honestly. But when there's a war situation, back off a little and see. Wait till we get better news to know what exactly happened.
Yeah.
For example, India only realized that Germany lost World War II in '67. Because the news didn't filter properly immediately. You got to get the news.
Since you made that joke just
Why
now,
have you got Alzheimer's? You're so young.
Saurabh Pant told me that when India got independence, it took
He was there.
no, there were some villages and towns where it took about 3 to 4 years
Yeah.
for the news to come that
Yeah.
the British have left.
You heard about that Japanese, troop The troops who were found in 1980s. They were somewhere deep in the Philippines, and they had no idea. They just thought the war was still going on, but they got no radio thing, nothing. They just continued living there and holding guard with nobody around. These things happen, bro.
What about the second part of the question? Is peace between India and Pakistan a realistic goal?
I don't know. I think there's this whole theory about there is no such thing as peace. There's only, war with breaks in between.
Yeah, breaks, yeah.
So I sometimes think that's the truth. If you look at the history of the world, so I've become a very cynical person with all this. I keep thinking where to go next, where there'll be less chance of war. So I'm thinking Bangladesh.
Oh yeah, the most peaceful country. Yes.
He knows how to kill a joke, I tell you that. Yeah. But what do you think? Is there peace possible
I
right
don't know,
now?
man. Right now,
see,
to no. Yeah.
The issue is that we are still I don't want to sound jingoistic, but we are still a country. We have one command center. Pakistan, unfortunately, seems to have the army, the ISI and fragments in that which fight.
Yeah.
And then they've got the Sharif brothers, who may not be as Sharif as you think, and all that. So what's happening is that nobody knows what's happening amongst themselves. People think that Pakistan is this one master villain sitting, in a den with a pussycat and, with girls feeding him grapes going, kill India. It's not exactly like that. It's all over the place. Some small group will listen to somebody else and start an attack, and they will not be able to control it.
Yeah.
For the most part, India has one command center. So the difference is that. And that's always going to be the difference as far as I can see, is because they will not be able to tell you what's happening. Because everybody doesn't know what's happening amongst themselves.
Yeah.
You're looking so unhappy with
No,
this entire
my
show.
thing is like-
I feel like I've molested you.
Have
I?
multiple
were
times,
young?
but we'll not mention that. When we were kids, when you were a teenager, probably.
Wow.
there
40
was
minutes into the show, he count. This is Ali. Ali waits, the first 5-6 rounds, the slugger gets around.
There used to
and
be
then
this ad, this is your brain, and there used to be a normal, this is your brain on drugs, and there was to be like.
I thought you were talking about Olympia brain
No,
masala.
what I've noticed last
I was so
2
happy
weeks,
when he said, this is your brain.
it's like, this is your brain on war. Because I have seen like very sensible people
Yeah.
suddenly become jingoistic from both sides. Like there are some Pakistani content creators also who I follow who are like very funny and all. But the moment this has happened, they're like Pakistan Zindabad and all that. Even in India also, they're sharing the Aaj Tak and all that news that we have captured this and captured that. I'm like, just like you're sensible otherwise. Why can't you be sensible in these situations as
our
well?
diplomat for this younger age group, under 40, Ranveer, full name? Allahabad. He went on and he spoke to the Pakistani youngsters.
He had to remove that post.
And he said, so he's a diplomat for the future. But once the things die down, we can send him to hotbeds and he can talk about spirituality and bring humanity together. Don't knock that. There's something in that.
No, I'm not knocking.
Plus, that you get a break from him because now we sent him there.
Okay, the next question is from Harvesp. Given the current political climate in the region, should India be careful with a war-like scenario given we do not have any friends around in the region?
Oh, it's a good point. I was a little worried with the China alliance with Pakistan on one side. Now Turkey made some comments in the middle. Don't know if it's true again because it's all forwards that I see. And now breaking news, there's no Reuters or anything. It's just this news, unconfirmed reports, words like that. It's like my show. End of the day, just imagine just us all sending messages across. But it's a little scary because that is geographically correct. Harvesp is a Parsi. We have intelligent minds. So you are surrounded by perhaps people who don't want to hold your hand. But I think India is a very, very powerful country, all said and done. And I don't mean in terms of arms. I mean globally, we are too important for the rest of the world right now. So I just don't see the rest of the world turning their backs on this kind of situation as they may have done in the other two wars that are going on simultaneously. I won't get into that. Don't worry about it. But why you're a fiction creator, no? Leave it now. You played a bald man who's hurt. I mean, look at what you've done for humanity. I mean, you do your thing. You don't worry about all this war. War is not for you. You do your war. Your war is against hair.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody has to fight that hair monopoly nonsense mafia. Let's go to Berlin.
And meet Sriram over there.
Yeah. Is he in Berlin?
I don't know actually.
He's somewhere in Germany. So we're not sure.
I think Hamburg.
I think Hamburg. You're right.
Hey, does hamburger come from Hamburg or what?
That's a great question. That's a great question. Yeah. Does car come from Africa? I mean, there's so many words.
I don't know, but it's two. Like it just struck me.
Does knee come from Germany?
That's different spelling. What was it?
Not in
invented
German.
in burger? Huh?
Apparently, according to our Google in charge, who's actually a sound engineer who can't do video editing.
He's the new Rishi.
He's the new Rishi. Wow, what does that mean? So write in and tell us if you know about burger coming from hamburger or not. Kunal will write in.
I mean, the this thing ham is the meat that is used.
No. The meat that's banned in India is used.
That's
it's just
ham,
called
no. Okay.
That section of society, the whole country where it's not allowed, that meat is used. I can't say that. It's like it's a Voldemort of meats. I can't, So that is the basis of the burger when it was invented.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay.
The other meats came later. Then you have options and all that.
You have issues with biryani also.
I don't have issues. I'm telling you.
The word biryani means mutton, so you cannot.
So that's what they say.
Yeah.
If it means mutton, then it makes no sense. If you say chicken biryani, then chicken mutton rice. So it's confusing. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I should come on your comment.
We should ask.
I feel I'm too sophisticated for it. I don't think I'll fit in.
You'll have to come.
Mr. Koshi, I'm not coming.
You'll have to come to Andheri for that.
I'm not coming.
Anyway, you're not coming here. Okay. The last question. Is from HN again. Cyrus, can you use Abbas as your Amit Doshi stand-in and discuss the future of IVM on the show?
Okay, so this is on you, not me. I'm happy to do it.
I'm
This social experiment conducted by us today at the IVM studios, perhaps for the last time, because we are supposed to move to another place, not because of the war, just generally.
Future of IVM.
Because the way that place looks, I mean, I won't get into it. Insensitive. Don't laugh.
No, anyway, the way our roads look.
You have to do Amit's accent. Hello. You have to
I'm not doing that.
Now why? Now you answer to Mr. Koshi, not Mr. Doshi. Koshi, Doshi. You switch. Talk about rap. Prithvi's gone out of the room, but Koshi, Doshi can do a whole show here.
Give me your take on Cyrus. Discuss the future of IVM on the show.
I feel your memory is slipping and I'm getting very scared. It's like talking to my dad, towards the end. What are you saying?
I'm asking you the future of IVM and the future of Cyrus Says.
The future of Cyrus Says?
Yeah.
Bro,
they're both interlinked. If there's no Cyrus Says, there's no IVM.
I'm head of marketing in many corporations before this. I've always said you want to survive, make sure nobody watches or knows about you. That's how you stay in the long game.
True.
It's like the government servant who you don't know about, but he has a 54-year career. So we're trying our best to keep a low profile. And we're doing very well. Right? So that's Cyrus Says. Now, IVM I can't talk about because they've got plans. They're ambitious. I saw the other day, Amit Doshi, and please don't say this to him because it's
nobody's watching this. We've
private
established.
conversation.
Yeah.
I saw him on his laptop and he was looking at Lexus cars. And I was like, bro, why? And, he had that look, just the look like in an ad film where you turn into camera and he goes like, and the blurb is ek din. and so so the plans are there for big stuff. So,
Right.
So then they've got lots of brands coming on board apparently and all that.
Okay.
So yeah, Cyrus
That's
Says
nice.
we're a lower middle class medium. Yeah, we're that chai wala you need but you don't remember. Okay, let me change that. We're the sandwich wala niche jo kaam karta niche normal roadside.
But you're the flagship show of IVM.
Yeah, but we're still the sandwich guy
Yeah.
with no butter,
Okay.
nothing.
I think I've done all the questions.
You were fantastic, Abbas.
Thank
For
you
me,
very
this was
much.
for me one of the greatest moments in podcast history.
I know. Thank you
after
very
Viv
much.
Richards, probably the second
Yeah.
best show we've ever had. But are you done with the questions?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, now let me ask you, as
Yeah.
Abbas, how do you think we
Yes.
should improve the show? Because that's been a question we get a lot of.
No, if you can do the live, nothing like it.
We don't get good numbers on the live per se, especially
Yeah,
in the
that
live
is
of the
a-
live.
that is a YouTube
So that's
issue. Yeah.
but that's okay. We can still
No,
carry one
it,
show, no?
It brings down the algorithm, brings it down. Like it won't suggest Cyrus Says videos more
Can't we
often.
bribe YouTube? I mean, isn't that one of the
No,
things?
what you can do again, this is a suggestion, is what most YouTubers do is they do the live stream, but then they take down that video. They unlist the video, the live stream video.
Yeah.
What Cyrus Says
So
used to
do it for ourselves, like the Discord, and then sort of just take it off.
kind of.
That's
so
a great idea.
then
Guys,
what
listen to
happens?
IIT, yeah.
I'm just saying what some other YouTubers do. So then the basic algorithm, even if the live stream gets lesser number than your other videos,
Why can we start our own platform called YouTube? And in a sense, be on YouTube,
nobody
but
will
we call
watch
it
that.
YouTube. And then we only police it.
you think
Nobody
that
else will
URL
police
has not been taken already?
I'm
Considering
not-
the number of people who make typos while typing YouTube,
it. Huh.
somebody must have taken it.
So is there any other platform we can use also where we
YouTube
can...
is the most
Oh,
watched
can't we
video
go to a platform
platform.
where there are only 8 people listening? So we get the full viewership.
Yeah,
There's a
then-
capacity, itna hi hai. Like,
Go to-
like we used to do in smaller theatres when we do plays. Try
Yeah.
to go to a 400 seater and fill it the whole
Yeah,
thing and you look like a god.
go to experimental
Instead of
instead
1,000 and have
Tata
half
Theatre.
house, you have a
Yeah,
full house at
yeah.
400 and you're like, wow, 2 guys and get tickets and all that. It's like that.
That's what NCPA does, no? The premiere at experimental instead of Tata Theatre.
That's a huge difference.
yeah.
Tata's 1100 and
Yeah.
Premiere is about 250, 260
Yeah.
at XP.
No, but there are other. Vimeo is one.
Huh.
But then none of them are as smooth and as good as YouTube.
We should write down Vimeo. Huh. What else?
Uh,
Where will your comment show be?
Red Tube.
Red Tube, I watched that. He thinks I don't watch that. A 53-year-old Indian male. You think I don't know this? Really, talk about anything else, but don't try to teach me porn. I mean, I just feel disgusted. That you really think as an Indian male who is aging, I won't know about porn. I mean, I feel like taking my chappal out and smacking him. It's just disrespect. Such disrespect for age. I mean, is there an Indian male out there who doesn't know? We don't know everything else.
Can I be serious? If you're up for it, you should do at least one live show once a month or once every 2 months.
Yeah, that poor boy is trying to push for that.
Yeah, you will get audience.
But he's not getting support from the anchor. Well,
that's what I'm saying. Anchor should do it.
My only worry is night time now.
So do it at 6 o'clock in the evening.
That's night time.
What time do you want to do it?
Honestly, up to 3 in the afternoon, I'm great.
Come on.
From 3, it's horrible.
But on weekends, you can try that.
I can do it, but then I want money because I have to work extra.
No, of course, they'll give money.
IVM is not ATM. You're mistaking the two. Totally different concepts. I know where this guy is new. What? What are you talking about?
Hey, what's under the new office? Like the last office, there was Dr. Batra's. Iske niche Yes Bank ka ATM.
I know. And
police station.
And that was very bad. That was very bad when times are hard, no? Because you're going through a bank all the time.
That's true.
It makes us feel really bad.
Once I saw a fight happening in the bank. I went to the ATM.
Yeah.
There was a fight happening between two co-workers. Pretty very rigid.
That was us trying to withdraw some money for the show. And I mean, it says yes, but then the policy was a little different.
Yeah, but you should definitely try the live show.
Okay, since we have a little bit of time, if you don't mind, let's talk about your personal life because that's one thing.
I don't want to talk about my personal life.
Abbas,
Thank you for joining us.
Abbas,
please send in more questions
I know
for
it's too short.
ANA.
It's too short, the show. Now, please, quickly, for 5 minutes, if you don't mind. Otherwise, I'll talk cricket.
I'm not answering.
I'll talk cricket.
Talk cricket.
Yeah? Okay, for 5 minutes. Are you still seeing the same lovely young girl who was with me?
No comment.
I thought it's called Comment, the show. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's that show, not this one.
So are you seeing her? Are you still with the same girl?
No comment.
What's the dynamic? Just tell us that much. You have a lot of fans over the years.
We'll talk about it on Discord.
You have more fans here.
To know more about my personal life, join the Discord channel and come to the chat.
Oh, come on. Don't be like this. What are you hiding?
I'm not hiding anything.
Is the cat still there?
The cat is still
Then
there.
obviously
cat lives with me.
And the girl?
No.
Girl's gone?
No comment.
In the divorce, you got the cat?
More or less.
She's gone? If it's not
gone, or just saying as if she died
have
or
you
something.
broken up?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to bring it up. Is it a touchy subject?
Oh, now you're asking.
But you're laughing. I don't feel you're
Yeah,
feeling...
because it's funny the way you're asking
But
me.
bro, I'm not feeling it like you're feeling pain. Like I know
It
a person
happened
is-
a while ago.
But you seem to be really happy. Bro,
Maybe I am.
So you want details?
I want details.
Yeah, like, would you give us a little bit? Like,
No.
were you fooling around?
Huh?
There are not too many reasons why you
What
broke
did
up.
you
Were
say?
you fooling around?
Oh, whatever. No, nobody fooled around.
How do you know?
It's just
That's what she said. How do you
two consenting adults mutually separating.
But what is the reason? There should be a reason, no? Like
I
me
mean,
and my
there are
wife can
many-
separate every day with 20 reasons, but we haven't.
Exactly. But
So give me one reason.
But then you do come back together, right?
No, bro, you don't understand. You broke up.
Ah.
And you're telling me why. There has to be a why.
Yeah, there's no one overwhelming reason.
Come on.
I'm being honest.
You're not being honest. You're backing off from the question. You're being
No,
like a
I'm
politician. What is next to say?
That's another podcast. The
Huh.
reason why you're
You do want to talk about comments. Get people to come and talk on comments, and when it comes to yourself, a bad carpenter blames his tools. No, that's not the right Kahavat. Give me the right Kahavat. It's charity starts at home. One of those.
What are you saying? What charity?
Help! Sahi Kahavat kya hai? Come on, fast.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, tell me now.
No, there's no one reason.
How can you just... 1 minute.
Huh.
Do you have mirrors at home?
Yes. Yeah, at my place.
Well, tell me now, tell me.
I
It
know,
will
but
help
there's-
people.
I'm
Help people deal
honestly
with
telling you.
breakups. See, you look like
Do
you're confident about it. You know, if I felt even a smither of,
Yeah.
like whatever, I'd have backed off.
Hesitation. Yeah, I know.
I'm not that bad. I'd have backed off for sure. But I know that you've handled it well, and it looks like it's, like you said, mutually, whatever. The partition has been good. So what happened?
Partition is not.
Sorry, wrong on both counts, political as well as hair. Sorry.
There's no one reason. It's a series of things that happened over time.
Your habits.
You can say that.
Is it
Yeah.
BO?
It's not. Huh?
BO is huge problem.
BO?
Body odor. I had a girlfriend who smelled a lot here. I mean, honestly, after some time.
Does anybody have a problem with how I smell in this room?
Well,
No, nobody says that.
we have bigger issues like paycheck and all, but when times are good, we discuss the other problems, yeah. So is it one of those things, physical things, like
No, Baba. What the fuck?
non-performance?
Fuck, you should work for like one of these news channels, Cyrus. You're putting words in my mouth.
News channel always passes judgment. I'm asking you questions.
Because
I'm an
like,
investigative
ask a
reporter.
question. If they don't answer, तो क्या इसका मतलब है आप
There are young
इसको
people.
support करते हैं?
Abbas,
हाँ?
young people. A lot of people like you as a real, regular, normal guy who is very open and honest.
I am a regular, open,
Yeah,
honest,
but you're not.
honest guy.
Now you're backing off from telling us what happened because you want to know what happened.
Baba,
it gives
because-
comfort to others when they
Okay,
break up.
I'm not comfortable talking about it.
You look comfortable. I've never seen him out. You look like a panda who's just mated. Look how happy you look. I've never seen anyone happier in my life. You're the happiest person I've met. So how are you uncomfortable?
Sorry.
Bro, I don't know what's happening here, bro. Come on, give me some reason.
There is no one reason. Sometimes people, when they are together, sometimes things don't work out. That's that.
That is very philosophical.
I know,
yaar.
but
This is
it
what the
maybe
father-in-law says to the other friend in the cocktail party. Yeah, wo shadi toot gayi yaar, you know. And this is the kind of bahana you come up with. This is two young guys, well, youngish, and we are discussing what happened. So please, sweetly.
It wasn't one thing. It was a series of things.
There's no such thing.
Who told you that I broke up? Someone told you. That's why you brought this up.
No, I didn't know. I swear. I didn't know. I had no idea. Bro, we don't talk about you. As much as you're a celebrity here in IVM, we thought that, Abhi sir, when's the last time we don't walk in and say, hey, you heard about Abbas? Arey yaar, started masturbating again, yaar. No, nobody said that. Nobody said that. Promise. No, please. So what is the series of unfortunate incidents that happened?
Many.
Like, is it behavioral?
It's many things.
So what do you think is the fault with you if you look at it from her perspective? Let's leave her out of it. Just your side.
I'm not responsible enough.
In your career life or between the two of you in the relationship?
A mix of everything.
So you're just a
I feel like I'm in therapy now.
You're a completely irresponsible person, according to her. In
I'm
every
not
way.
saying that. I'm just like, since you asked me to give like an overview, it's more or less that.
So she didn't find you man enough. That responsibility. What the fuck? No. The women ask this question. I myself have been labeled this irresponsible, childish, useless.
Why are you tabloidizing every issue?
See, I don't want to. I don't know
You
her.
want a headline.
I can't go against what her.
I said I'm not together. Is it a physical issue?
Can I tell you?
We had issues. Also, you're not man enough.
Till now, they weren't listening. The last 10 minutes, everyone is listening. Please understand, this is how we
That's
sell
true.
shows.
Yeah.
Now,
They don't give a shit about
sometimes
border crisis.
take one for the team.
Ceasefire.
No, they do, but it's, everybody's doing that. This is very specific to you. And now we are finding the truth. That you were an irresponsible fuckhead who gave her no respect and just
No,
sat
that's
there
not true.
playing with your cat.
That is true.
Second,
That's it.
just
That's all
irresponsible.
I'm saying.
Would you like to throw one from your side?
No.
She was perfect.
We are on amicable terms.
How many years were you together?
2.5, close to 3.
Less than NCP. What is this? Nothing much.
Oh, I need to take a sip of water.
Yeah,
You didn't tell me you were going to do this to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but before we end the show, we'll quickly talk about cricket, which he hates. At the moment, while recording the show, it's all over the place, the English tour. IPL has not resumed. They're saying it might. Hopefully it will. Don't know. But leaving that aside for a second, the Red Ball Tour, 5 tests in England starting on June 20th. We have no clarity except that Rohit will not go. Virat apparently, off the record, has said, I don't want to play test cricket anymore. So that leaves 2 senior positions gone from the middle order if that happens. And we're all waiting in great anticipation. Mohammad Shami may not go either because apparently he's not recovered from his injuries and perhaps will never bowl the same again. So there's a place for maybe, because of 3 seniors and with Jadeja always on the cusp of retiring as well at any point now, 4 places possible in England. Abbas, would you like to go?
Sure.
Who would you replace?
Um,
Because according to your wife, you're irresponsible. You definitely can't open for India.
who are the 4 who are not making it?
Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli,
Shami.
Jadeja is
Sharma.
there, but his, on his last legs now, and Mohammad Shami is also injured.
I can replace
Achilles.
Rohit Sharma.
You'll open the batting.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm glad.
See,
she
all this while, I don't know. I'm not saying this. Other cricket fans say that Rohit Sharma was a little overweight. Okay. So if that's the criteria.
so we go with an even fatter one.
So if that's the criteria, I'll replace Rohit.
Bro,
And he's like.
do me a favor. Make sure Mr. Koshi doesn't watch this episode. Because it
I'll
makes,
very much make sure. he
I
doesn't
don't know
watch this.
why you would be retained in TVF. It'd be very difficult. But as we end, what is the last thing you said to your girlfriend? How do you break up? Like, it's been so long, I mean, I don't even remember what.
It's
what
been
you
a while
say.
to the breakup also.
But you guys use text and all that?
Yeah.
No, to break up.
No.
Like, see you later.
Face to face.
I mean, later. What? You had a face to face. You woke
Yeah.
up, she's in the bedroom with you, and you said, okay, bye. Baba, be specific.
That's exactly how it
Wow.
happened.
So who
yes.
left?
I woke up and I said, I'm done with this shit.
And she left.
I'm out.
You left.
I left.
So she's got the house. So where do you stay now? Stop laughing. It's a breakup. Show some responsibility, bro.
I live in Bandra only.
But you took another house.
I had taken another house a year ago.
You were staying together. You were staying together in which house?
No, you're out of your sequence of events is
Longer show than you thought. Give me a minute. You first left the house and then you broke up.
I left the house a year ago. I mentioned it on the show also.
I wasn't paying attention.
That's your fault.
Go on.
So yeah, I'm still in that house.
And where's she?
I should
The
not,
old house.
I should not reveal that.
No. First you all live together
That
in one house.
that old house is going into redevelopment.
Okay, so she's in a separate place somewhere.
And I'm in a separate
You're in a
place.
separate place for the last 1 year. Where's the cat with you?
Yes.
Okay. Abbas, it's been a treat. Been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Let's hope the war clouds lift and India's dominance in cricket can continue.
Yes.
Within a month or so, we'll know. But till next time, it's bye-bye from all of us.
Bye.
No, they don't care. I just say it like that to make you feel better. He's waving to everybody. What the hell is he?
Cyrus says every time, Cyrus says, जब ये कहे तुम सुनो, please. तमीज से बात करना है ना, important people यार.